Hello, hello, welcome in. I'm going to be doing a bit of Reiki healing tonight. My focus is sort of around creativity. I'm going to be using a few crystals to try and recharge our creativity, recharge the sacral chakra, and bring us back to center, where we need to be. Back to our creativity, back to places where we could imagine new realities, places we want to go, places we want to be. Welcome, welcome. Let me know. How are you all doing? How was your weekend? How was your Monday? I'll be doing a bit of pulling, lifting heavy energy that might be holding us back. Sending you light. I know the energy was heavy this weekend. Solar flares, new moon, solar eclipses. It's been heavy. It's been heavy. Take this moment to let go of anything that's probably holding you back. It's holding your creativity back, your light back, your spirit back, any of that. Yep, it's been a heavy Monday. Hello, hello. Thank you all. I'm glad you're all here. But yeah, tonight I want to focus on creativity. I want to bring us back to a creative space within our own minds, within our own worlds. Because something I talk about is kind of how the human mind works, where we have 60,000 to 90,000 thoughts in a day. And 80% of those could be negative thoughts. And that's fine, because that's the brain trying to protect us from different things, from different scenarios. It's just that is a form of creativity as well. How do we take control and be intentional with what we create? I think we're all very creative. It just, when we hear creativity or artistic, we think of some famous painter or some famous musician. Hello, hello, how are you doing, friend? It's been a while. Hello. And we could be creative even if we don't use like a physical craft. That's good. I'm glad that everything's good. I'm hanging in there. Just surfing the waves of reality. Seeing where it takes us, where it takes me. And sometimes I think for creativity, daydreaming is a form of creativity. You're writing a narrative, you're rewriting a narrative. You're in control of it. I'm glad this helps. I'm doing well. How about you? How's everyone doing? How's everyone feeling? Don't erase yourself from the narrative. If you feel like you need to erase yourself from the narrative, it's others or a thought inside of your mind has been making you feel that way. And when you feel that way, take a break if you can. Get some rest. Let go of the old narratives. Even being here, let go of those narratives of negativity. And if you want, you could listen to the voice and see, is it your own voice that's speaking to you in that way? how to let go. There are different things that I do. In my one-on-one sessions and in my group sessions, I could do cord cutting. But something I do as a meditation, it's sort of, it depends what it is. Is it a person or is it a situation? If it's a person, I imagine them in a room with me. I imagine them holding a soul contract. I take it, tear it up, burn it away. Tell them that no longer serves me. Allow them to leave the room, have a door that they could walk through. And as you close the door on them, allow that door to fade away. Yeah, this energy, it's sleepy energy. A lot of people join because it helps them fall asleep. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I just posted a video before signing on. I'm trying to do a bit of sound healing here on TikTok on the videos for the next week and a half. Kind of clear through those different chakras. Yep. Had found the instrumental version to Folklore, so I'll be playing that tonight. Yeah, a lot of people say the pulling energy helps. I'm going to be doing a mix of crystal healing as well as pulling, but I'll see. I'm probably going to go on for maybe another 50 minutes or so. Oh, thank you. Rest should be enjoying. It should be something that you enjoy. Are there, thank you. Are there thoughts that come up that prevent you from feeling fully relaxed? I have to do breathing exercises and meditation. That's something that's important to kind of allow the body to feel safe enough to relax. So things you could do, one breathing exercise to kind of bring you back to center is breathing in through the nose, then exhaling through the mouth as if you're breathing out or whistling. Breathing out through like a whistle. There are different kinds of meditation, and I'd recommend in my link tree, I have an app that I use called Balanced. I'd recommend checking that out. I'm going to use a bit of crystals right now because we are kind of restoring the energy of creativity. I feel throat chakra is also a bit kind of out there. But I'll still go over, like, there are different types of meditation. So you could do breathing exercises. Like I said, there's the 4-6 method, where as you inhale through the nose, you breathe in for about 4 seconds, or 4 counts. And as you exhale through your mouth for the count of 6. Or there's something called box breathing that helps a lot with sort of anxiety, stress, where you would inhale for the count of 4. So you'd be counting in your mind. You'd hold your breath for about 4 seconds, exhale for about 4 seconds, and then hold your breath again for 4 seconds. And so the reason that's important is that it brings you to focus. It gives you control. You're thinking about something specific, a physiological reaction / response. So that's something I've been trying to do as well. Other types you could do is just visualizing. Something I do almost every day. I'll sit down, I'll imagine myself in a place of nature that I've been to, somewhere that I like going to, a forest, a garden, and you're in control of that world. So anything you want to happen there can happen. You could have flowers blossom. If you want it to rain, it could rain. If you want it to snow, it could snow. people that you want to be there, they could be there. Or if you just want some quiet space, you could even put on like music that sounds like the place that you're imagining or envisioning. Water is very good. Listening to water running, listening to sounds at the beach. I have a sound healing playlist, and one of them has something called a sea drum, and there are like beads inside of the drum that replicate the sound of waves crashing down. Nope, I'm from New York. Trying to think what other meditations I use. You could look up guided meditations. Yes, burping does happen when you're transmuting energy. One of my mentors says that's a lot of clearing of the throat chakra. And so that's helpful. I'm not sure if you were here, Sean. If you do different breathing exercises, that's a good way to quiet the mind. Focusing the mind. So you could pick up a book, any book, or anything that you can read, and start reading out loud. This is a form of grounding, a form of meditation, because you're focusing the mind. You're focusing on the words on the page. You're focusing on just speaking whatever you're seeing. Trying to think what other forms of meditation there are. For me, mindfulness. So I haven't seen this. That was fun. Thank you. Suntan, how are you? Coloring, yes. If you could get good old pen and paper, start coloring. I think medications help because they help kind of reorganize the brain. It's just finding the right set of medications with your therapist that help. The healing process looks different for everyone else. And so a lot of the tools that I give here, a lot of information that I bring, it's stuff that I've used, stuff that my therapist brought to me, stuff that I've learned on applications. I studied psychology in school. So try to bring that information here. So tonight we're kind of focusing on sacral chakra, focusing on creativity, bring ourselves back to being creative. It's been a long day. Hello. Where was I? For healing creativity, kind of remember what you needed as a child, what you enjoyed doing as a child. Coloring, dancing, singing. These are all creative things. Reading is meditative. Reading is creative. Because you're building mindscapes, or if you have aphantasia, you're still conceptualizing things inside of your mind. After my sessions, I do feel a bit drained, but it's sort of like a social energy that I'm spending. Because during my one-on-one sessions, I also speak a lot. Because for me, I have issues kind of visualizing the energy, so I have to kind of narrate it as I see it. Hey Haley, how's it going? Everyone, please follow Chronically Ghosted. She is also Reiki master. And next Monday, we're planning a duel. We're gonna figure out what technique or what we could bring to the wider community. That would be fun. But congratulations, Haley, on becoming a master. I'm so excited. I'm using Tiger's Eye. It's very shiny. This was given to me by Cherie Mystic. Yes, so my Reiki, I specify around removing stress and tension. Tonight I'm focusing on kind of transmuting that into creativity. Oh, I thought I've blocked the chipmunk comments from my live. I'll keep working on those. Yep, tiger's eye is good for, I've read about it, like sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra. So it's kind of giving you that drive, that power. That's awesome. Yes, I am introverted. So on the lives, I can be kind of extroverted for a while, but then afterwards I need like a few days to fully recharge. I am, if you look at like my Myers-Briggs test, it's an INFJ, so they're capable of kind of dancing between being introverted and being extroverted when needed. But it's still a very introverted energy. For anxiety, I'm trying to think. I would honestly, Obsidian, black Tourmaline. Oh, you're an INFJ too. Nice. You could set it beside you and just listen to it. I know a lot of people do that, and these I normally post on my YouTube after, because it does help a lot of people sleep, and the energy still gets sent to you and helps you restore. You would have to look up a Myers-Briggs test to find out what an INFJ is fully, or like what your specific classification is, I guess it is. INFJ are sort of like the counselors, the advocates, the mentors, basically. And it's a psychology test that kind of breaks down who you are, how you operate in this world, how it helps. That's awesome, Jessica. Yeah, soon I'm gonna do a bit more pulling, just because I know some people enjoy pulling and lifting heavy energy. I'm glad that it helps. Yeah, all my links are in my bio. Tomorrow night around 8 Eastern, I'm going to be doing a small group Reiki meditation to try and heal the inner child that I have linked in my bio. Recharging harmonic meditation. That one's good. I thought it said harmonica for a second. I'm going to be doing a bit of pulling, so any heavy, dense energy, anything that's holding your creativity back, or anything that you want to let go of, feel free to use this moment to let go of those things. A lot of my energy I try to use for internal healing and kind of rewriting internal narratives. So fear, doubt, limiting beliefs. Allow those to fade away. Allow those to slip away. And use this moment. I like to create this room and be live. That way people can heal their energy. It could feel like a safe space. Yeah, it's such a safe space that it allows you to cry. It allows you to let go of those heavy, dense energies. And that's kind of what... So Reiki is normally supposed to be very relaxing, meditative, but it does give space for the dark shadow to kind of let go. I am planning a duel with Nicole as well. I need to message her later and see when she's free. Hey, Adam. No, it's too late, Adam. My name is Henry tonight. I think last week I was Brandon. Those of you that know me and have been here tonight, my name is Henry. Those of you that are new can whatever confuses you, enjoy it. Love and light and just a little bit of chaos, just a little bit. I'm collecting the names. Henry's a nice name. Brandon is also a nice name. I think in Pokemon Ruby, Brandon was the default name for the male character. Henry, trying to see, do I know any Henrys? Control chaos is fun. It's good. It's a good name for a cat. Are you all giving me new names now? Hello, welcome in. No, a lot of people could feel that sensation, so they enjoy the pulling, they enjoy different things that I've kind of taken from like ASMR videos, because I find that it helps, because like we get stuck in those narratives in our mind, and so this is sort of lifting that, removing that, bringing you back into the present moment. It's kind of the same as like, I don't know if you watch any of those meditative videos and there's just like things kind of moving around, patterns that's unfolding. It's a similar effect. And if anyone's new, I do have an introduction video up, only because I explain it a lot during my lives. I'm kind of stepping away from doing the full explanations. But check out the introduction I have pinned at the top. And I kind of walk through who I am, what I do, what Reiki is. Only because I end up explaining it like 20 times throughout the night. And it kind of takes me away from where I want to head. Alright. I'm going to use a different crystal. Change it up. But I'm going to mix like crystal healing, then pulling. Just to try and mix up energy. This one's labradite. It's a little bit quieter for labradite, but it is beautiful. Can I find the side with the sparkles? I think it's there. Give me a second. They're in there. They're in there. Don't worry. Yeah, I'm trying to find it. It's hidden in this one. It's because of the ring light. It's like all messed up, but you guys can kind of see it there. Hello. So if you're just joining me, tonight we're focusing on creativity, bringing creativity back to us. I mean, laughing in general is a healing energy and a creative energy. It does look like a dragon scale. I'm trying to think. Let me know in the chat. In what ways do you like to be creative? What's something that's fun for you? Or how do you define creativity? For For me, I'm just very, I don't know, my mind likes to kind of disappear and travel to other worlds. Even if you think you're not a creative person, there's a lot of creative energy with you. It just, we're not used to all the definitions of creativity yet. Just by existing, you're creative in some way. You being you is an act of creativity. I kind of want us to head back into that, because being creative is an ultimate grounding and earthing technique. If you think about it, we are all sort of actors and actresses, where every day we have to be someone else, be someone that the world expects us to laugh, to be. Different personalities we put on, different hats we wear, different masks that we wear. And that's because each person we encounter brings out a different energy from us. They help create different versions of us. And they're all us. They're all different bits and pieces of us. Crying is okay. Crying means that you're processing the energy. You feel safe enough to let go of things. Even if you don't know what they are, you are feeling the energy. Any form of dancing, even if it's just whatever you call dancing, that's creative. That's your form of dancing. And that's something that lights you up, and that's important. Because I feel like other people do take our creativity away from us by judging too harshly. But it's like, to the right people, those are the things that'll inspire them. Thank you. You're awesome. You are all awesome. So as we head into the crazy seasons and the crazy energy coming in, find your creativity, find your light, find the things that bring you joy. For me, even if you can't like color on a piece of paper, like there are apps that you could use. There, the Notes app on the phones. Draw something. Just draw something for fun of it. Look at something and try to sketch it out, because that helps unlock the creativity in the mind. Other things you could do. Something I've been doing. I did this with Haley the other day. We were talking about movies that I didn't like. And I'm like, I'm going to rewrite it. I'm just not going to call it that, but I'm going to completely rewrite it in my own way. And people might think that's not creative. But if we look at different writers, stories that they've created, the cuss word coloring book is hilarious. I've seen that. But yeah. Oh, give me 1 second. Alright. If we look at... I'm trying to think how controversial I want to get tonight. If we look at Game of Thrones, for anyone that's watched it, like a lot of it was taken from like real world events, real wars that had happened, real events that happened, and a fantasy twist was placed over it. Very similar with Lord of the Rings as well. Those were real world events that had happened in some way or extent, and these people used this as ways of being creative, ways of creating shadow work. There's nothing wrong with taking what you know, what you've enjoyed, and remixing it in a different way. Because if you think about it, everything's sort of been done already. We're just remixing it and adding our own unique spark to things. I'm going to switch up. I'm going to do a bit more pulling as well for the next few minutes. Just because I know a lot of people influx in and out of the room. if you're dealing with grief, download the app in my link tree called Balanced. There's a specific meditation for grief. Give me a second. I'm trying to keep the room nice and peaceful. Some people want to play games. Sorry, Wavy Best. I hope you have a nice evening. Yep. It's true. We have no idea how creative we are, how creative we can be. Just because I feel like when we're children, because the brain isn't fully developed, we can see into other realms of the imagination fairly easy. But as we get older, it's sort of like it's been diluted by other people, by other things, by other realities. How do we go back to that inner child healing? How do we connect with that inner child and bring that creativity back? Because if you think about children, they're not afraid and they're not judged too harshly. They're told, here, do a finger painting, go write a short story, go play. Physical exercise is an act of creativity. Moving around, dancing, playing sports, playing. I'm not sure I understand. Yes. There's a book by James Clear called Atomic Habits. So if there are new habits you want to build or old habits you'd like to get back into, one of the tips was kind of putting the things you want to be doing and putting them in your way, literally physically putting them in your way. So like for me, if there's something I want to do, I'll put it on top of my laptop. I'll put a book that I want to read on top of my laptop. That way when I pick it up, it's like, oh yes, I wanted to read this book. Same thing if you want to draw, if you could put the canvas somewhere or the paper somewhere that's directly in your path where you're going. It's like a constant reminder, like, yep, I want to do this thing. I should go do this thing. It might sound like a Taylor Swift song, because it is a Taylor Swift song. I think this one's called Peace. Where am I at with it? After this, I might change up the set list, but it'll still be Taylor Swift. Soccer is very creative. I've seen some people play, and I'm just like, that's impressive. I can't even take stairs without stumbling, so to kick things with precision, I'm impressed. Yeah, Mondays I try to do Taylor Swift Reiki. Fridays I just try and find the vibe, you know. You could lower your volume if you want to whisper. I'm a very loud person, introverted but very loud. Give me 1 second. Let us play the other part. Here we go. Yeah, I don't do the ASMR. It sounds like ASMR, but I have like one setting. Yeah. Oh yeah. You heard me right. Not traditionally. This is not what I learned in Reiki school, but this is what I felt called to do. Yeah, I'll be here for probably another half an hour or so. yes, if anyone is joining and they kind of want to know what's happening, please check out my introduction video pinned on my page. I do a better job of explaining it there. If I try to do it now, I'm like fully in spirit, fully connected to Reiki energy. It's more difficult. A lot of them I got from Cherie Mystic. She does sales on Tuesdays at 7:30. And then the other half, the ones I bought originally, I got from Etsy. But speaking of speaking loudly, let's clear up the throat chakra a bit. We're going to use a bit of lapis lazuli. Yeah, the energy is felt in different ways. Hello, hello. Yep, that was a fun conversation. Being funny is creative. Your sense of humor is unique to you. So this I found this on YouTube. This I've linked in my bio as well. Yes. Anything holding your voice back, let go of it. Your voice is important. No matter how you speak it or write it, that's how you create your reality. Speaking your affirmations, speaking your spells. The words you say are spells. So it's a good practice when you wake up in the morning, kind of say what you want out of the day, what you want from your reality, what your goals are. And you could say it to yourself in the mirror. Yeah, the pets seem to like me. Yep, my lives are normally, Mondays kind of vary. It's between like 9 and 9:30. Fridays 9:30 for certain, unless something comes up and then I have to cancel. But those, for Fridays, I link in my bio. I'm not sure if it's related to the cat's healing energy. It might be similar because I know this type of energy is used in a lot of different cultures. Thank you. It's called different things. So like Reiki energy, chi, prana, ki. Those are similar. And they're used as a healing force. Or if you practice Tai Chi, it could be used as a deflective force. A shielding energy as well. Yes, this is lapis. This I got from Cherie Mystic. All the crystals I'm using tonight are from Cherie. Thank you, Cherie. Yep. All my links are in my bio. Thank you. Yeah, I finally got playlists, so I'm trying to organize some of them. I have to organize all the Reiki ones into a playlist. I'm sending you light. This one I'm using for the throat chakra. That way, for tonight, I want to focus on creativity, and so this unblocks the throat chakra, so you could speak your truth, narrate your reality. Another way, just as a meditation as well, if you're kind of like zoned out or like stressed out, and just narrating what's happening around you, narrating out loud what you're feeling, just so you become more aware of it. So I've been studying things for a long time. Maybe 10 years ago I started with meditation, started with Tai Chi, and that's what really helped me connect to this energy source. And then I did a few different meditation courses first. And then I found a Reiki course that someone was doing. And that's what kind of pulled me into it. Hey Shai, how's it going? I'm trying to work on a course, but there's a few things I need to figure out that's taking a bit longer than expected, but it is in the works. Yeah, this one's really pretty. Cool, Adam. I will let you know. I will add you to that first. I'm figuring out a few things. Only because I went into a very, very deep dive of chakras, and it's like an hour and a half of just chakra stuff that I kind of crammed into what I was building, and I'm like, is this too much? Because I want to get into it, because when I took my course, she didn't really talk about chakras enough, and I feel like that's important, because I still find myself kind of researching what they all do, because the 7 chakras are very important parts in the healing process. So like what I'm building sort of has different ways of restoring the chakras even outside of Reiki. So I'm deciding if I should do like one long like 4-hour course or something I could split up into different courses. But right now what I'm planning is just level 1, just so that whoever takes it, they could practice on their own. For self-healing, because that's what level 1 is specifically for. I'm going to switch up. I'm going to do a bit of pulling. So any heavy energy you might be feeling, or if you just entered the room, let go of any of those dense energies, the fear, the negativity. Would you guys like if I just... Because I'm thinking about just doing a chakra course as well. Since there are like 40 slides on just chakras. Because I dive into it, because chakras come from an old Vedic system deep within Hinduism. So I kind of go into the old gods a bit. And a little bit into the mythology of them. Because I was following an Ayurvedic practitioner that kind of walked me through it, so that's what helped me kind of build that information out. I started at 9 Eastern. If you feel like you have energy just kind of pouring out, I'd recommend shielding. Oh, my hands messed it up, but I saw it. Thank you. Yeah, that's something I'm building too, where I could explain the difference between Kundalini and Reiki energy. Because they have 2 very different types of energy. Yep, whenever it's finished, either tonight or tomorrow, I'll post this up on YouTube. Shielding I could get into. Shielding is a form of grounding that I use, where before I start the day, I imagine myself surrounded by an orb of light, an orb of Reiki energy, or any type of energy that you feel would protect you from other people's energy. Because if you've noticed, as you go out throughout the day, you're picking up other people's energy, you're picking up their thoughts and their emotions, and that kind of stays with you. So if you want, you could imagine and do a meditation where you're kind of sitting in a place of nature you like being, and imagine yourself being surrounded by an orb of light, or you could imagine yourself under a waterfall of light that begins to unfold into an orb of light. Thank you, MJ. And if you're called to a specific element, fire, water, air, earth, maybe even all of them, you could imagine those floating around you and protecting you. And like every few hours, kind of bring yourself back to center and imagine the energy flowing around you. That's one method I use of shielding, to kind of let go of those energies as well. Sound healing has been very powerful. Singing bowls, bells, shamanic rattles, those help kind of any like weird energy I'm in, they just kind of knock that energy away, any of that heavy energy. Yep, same thing I just described. The shield, that's what I use to kind of push any energy out. And energy can still get through, but then you'd have to use those different modalities to clear it out. So bells, I find, have helped a ton. Sorry, if anyone's just joining, kind of wondering what's going on, check out my introduction video on my, it's pinned at the top of my videos. That kind of walks you through what's happening, because that's a long explanation to get into. But I welcome you all here. Bells help so much. I don't think you could really master feelings, because that's you trying to control it. What you need is a toolbox to help you navigate those emotions, to understand them, understand where they're coming from, and understand how they're affecting you. Both physiologically, psychologically, spiritually. It's like if someone triggers you or gets you upset, how do you kind of prepare yourself for that? How do you sit there and recognize that energy is coming up? I'm going to use a bit of amethyst to clear through the third eye. Yep, I'm doing mixed modality Reiki though, because I'm using crystals and sound healing as well. Because normally Reiki it's more of a silent process. The practitioner just kind of senses the energy and moves it around. For me, I kind of like to bring my experience as well to others. So it does change from practitioner to practitioner. Yeah, this one, Cherie Mystic sent this to me. This is beautiful. I have some, if you look at my YouTube, I think I have some heart chakra healing lives that I posted up. It's kind of broken heart, but tomorrow night, if anyone signs up for it in my link tree at 8 o'clock, I'm going to do a group Reiki meditation through Zoom. You'd have to sign up through the link tree. I'm doing maybe 10 to 20 people, but what I would do is I'd kind of go through all the chakras, heal them up, and at the heart space, call upon the inner child. So it is intense. It's much more intense than this, because during my lives I use water as the element to kind of heal. In my one-on-ones and my group settings I use fire as the element to heal, because it's a lot more rapid of a healing process when I use that. So in those, you would envision each of the chakras as wheels, and we'd use fire to clear through it. And doing that meditation is something that you'd be able to do for a long time afterwards to kind of restore your own energy whenever needed. But I'll see how many people sign up. Just because I'm getting close to wrapping up, so I'm kind of go through the list of things that I offer. YouTube is up. All my lives from the last few months are up there. Yes, this is okay. You're good. You're safe. For the one-on-ones, it might be more intense, so I wouldn't recommend the one-on-ones for that case. But for my lives, yep, this is fine. This is fine. Only on Mondays I do the Taylor Swift playlist. That's linked in my bio as well. Trying to remember what else. I do have my Patreon. I'm trying to expand that community a bit and bring a bit more information out there. Right now it's kind of energy updates. In the higher tier it is Reiki. So I bring smaller Reiki meditations each month. And then in the tier 2, I'm bringing sound healings out, energy readings. And soon, once I get time, I kind of want to bring some information on meditation and bring that out there. I'm still sending you energy. I'll probably do a bit more pulling after this crystal. So maybe another 5 to 10 minutes. We can't keep Mercury out of retrograde, but all the things that I've spoke about tonight will help you navigate all the emotions you might feel. And that's why I wanted to focus on creativity tonight, because that's one of the greatest grounding tools. Those are some of the greatest things you could kind of tap into, because if you could connect to nature, if you could connect to your creative side, those are things that could help heal you. Probably another 5 to 10 minutes, roughly, I'll be on. But yes, everyone please follow my moderators. They're all amazing, powerful. Follow Adam, X9JAT. Follow Cherie Mystic and Shy Flying High. I think Haley's still in here, I'm not sure. Chronically Ghosted. I'm glad you made it. For the Reiki sessions, for one-on-ones and for the group Reiki sessions, no, cameras don't have to be on. I just need to know that you're there at the beginning, because I'll kind of re-explain all of that again. Wait, Cherie, are you there? There she is. But yes, tomorrow night at 7:30, Cherie Mystic will be doing a live. She'll be selling crystals, and the crystals I charged up today with Reiki energy, so whatever you get, they'll come pre-charged, pre-cleansed, all of that. You can still do any rituals you might have for cleansing and healing, but they're all pretty powerful. If you just go to my bio, so if you tap on my name at the top and go to my bio, it's the link just underneath everything at the top. And so it'll show all the offerings that I have. So like this, the Reiki I offer is kind of deep healing, deep meditation. Just because we go into a place of nature, we imagine all the chakras, healing them. For the one I'm doing tomorrow is specifically inner child and higher self that I'll be healing and connecting you to. So it does get a bit esoteric. We are calling on a lot of energy and it can get emotional. But just the heads up. Alright, I'm going to do a bit of pulling. And then shielding. And then I will be signing out. because I did a trial run last week with a few people. They seemed to enjoy it. It helped them a lot. It did get kind of emotional just because it was a lot of energy that was being moved. Yeah, soon I'm gonna be signing out. But this, hopefully later tonight or tomorrow, I will be posting this up on the YouTube. And then this Friday I'll be going live at 9:30 Eastern. Sounds good. I post it in my bio as well. That way you could have like a little reminder when I do go live. But yes, everyone please follow my moderators. Very excited. Yep, this is a really good one. Alright, for the last bit, I'm going to create an energetic shield around you with just Reiki energy. So if you want to imagine kind of an orb of light kind of unfolding around you, surrounding you. But it's Reiki energy, pure love, pure light. And this orb you could use for anything you need, for any type of healing, any type of restoration. As long as you remember that it's there, as long as you remember what it feels like to have that energy around you. After this song, I'm going to sign out, just because I like this song. It's such a good song. I was talking about it during another live. There's an artist called Loveless, and he did a cover of this song, and it's beautiful. This one is Exile. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, some people do art while some people either fall asleep while watching or listening, or they dive into some artwork. She's always there with me. I love her. Yep, if you close your eyes, the energy will still work. Yeah, this is the end part of it. Yeah, these are really good. These are by Minzz Piano. She did the composition for them. She posted them a few months ago, and I was like, these are perfect. And she's like, you could use them, just credit her on the videos. And I'm like, you got it. Yep, that helps a lot. Piano is amazing. Piano is fun. I wish I knew how to play. No, to the composer of the instrumental versions. So this is by Minzz Piano. That's awesome. Yes, this Friday at 9:30. 9:30 Eastern time. That's awesome. Yes, tomorrow I'm gonna do one at the same one that we did, Alana, inner child healing at 8. The following week I'm gonna see what the schedule looks like, and I might try and do cord cutting for the next one. 777. I missed it. As soon as I looked up, it jumped to 77.8. Yeah, there's a healing energy in music that I feel like we all kind of overlook, but when you lose yourself, it's like music helps kind of reflect who you are, where your state of mind is, and bringing you back. Thank you, Jessica. All right, everyone. I'm gonna sign out. Love you all so much. Send you all light love, and hope to see you soon. Take care.